Tell us a little bit about your Kuala Lumpur experience, because for me, if you ask, when you told me that Ajas, I want to do Islamic finance, I was like, ooh, what's that? Where is that coming from? Okay,
Okay.
because um, you told us your background, BBA in international business. The ideal choice would have been that you do MBA in international business, secure a good job, and
Hmm.
you would earn six-figure salary and all that, right? But so I want to particularly understand, why did you make such a choice? Why Islamic finance? And now that you have graduated already, tell us about it. What was your learning, and how was your experience?
So I when my time came to do my masters, to choose my masters, obviously MBA was the first in the list, and I had this belief that if I were to go to do MBA, I know I would do well, because I just had the feeling that I'm capable of doing a good job with an MBA degree, but I wasn't happy with it. My the career which I would have really liked to pursue would have been a master's in social sciences, but since there was nobody whom I could contact to contact or help in get help from in terms of guidance, I thought maybe that's something that I will have to pursue on my own at a different level at a different time. But with Islamic finance, when I read about it, I realized that Islamic finance is the only form of ethical finance that exists in the world, which is the only alternative to conventional banking and financial system that we know. And what prompted me or my curiosity in learning it was because, well, as you know, the farmers' debt crisis. Uh, for many years, if you look at the records, we have records of thousands of farmers committing suicide over a span of 2 years because they are not able to pay off the debts because they have been debt trapped by the banks or financial institutions that they are dependent on. And this case is not just limited to India, it's the case even with farmers in the US. And these are people who put food on our table. And I realized that if debt traps and lack of alternative financial instruments is what's getting them to take such dire decisions, then I would like to explore an alternative financial mode that could help secure their future and as well as ours in the longer run. So that was the logical sequence of what led me to take the decision. And of course, there was curiosity. I remember once when I was in the university, a biologist who turned into an ethical financer made a comment during one of our sessions where he said, we human beings have to face so many health crises in our entire life, in our lifespan on Earth. But we don't realize, but those diseases are most of the time at least diagnosable. Like we can get those diseases diagnosed. So if I'm a diabetic, I could get a diagnosis from the doctor regarding the same. However, there is this one disease that we all are entrapped by, and we are not even aware of it because those who are supposed to help us diagnose it do not do so. And that is the financial trap. Every day after a certain age that we spend in worrying about money, we spend in worrying about debts to pay or wealth to grow. And the people, the bankers, the financial institutions that are supposed to be our support system fail to do so. And that
Mhm.
is where ethical finance comes in, or in this case Islamic finance, because its very basis and foundation is rooted in ethics. It's
Mhm.
rooted in protecting the customers. So hence, that's how I pursued Islamic finance. It was very unconventional of me. I
Mhm.
have thought over the decision in the past 2 years, asking myself, was it the right choice or the right decision to take? But everything that I was able to learn during my years there, I am I know for a fact that it's going to come in handy some point, and I'm very happy about it.
Well, thanks for sharing that, Neha.